Hello and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. This is Struggle on Orbital Station Delta. This game has been in progress. This is the furthest behind that I have ever been in all of history. The game actually started when I was driving home, and I believe I am set up now. So it is a specimen game, which is why I have the background that way. When the specimen's in play, all players know that. All players know that you are in play. You do not get starting information. Huh, interesting. Anyway, the game is already in progress, and he gave us more time today, but he wants the game to be over in an hour and 45 minutes, so he's going to shorten the whispers after that, but I don't really do anything on day one anyway, other than meme, as Peter puts it, so that works out. Got myself set up, and maybe I'll catch a whisper, and then we'll go from there. Hey, that works out good, because I am the Redshirt, and the specimen kills 2 people each day, so I'm more likely to die. That works out. And I'll put my roll in, because it didn't pop in, because I wasn't seated. Where's the red shirt? It's so difficult. It's the red shirt, but it's the blue red shirt. That's cool. Anyway, I think I'm going to head back and actually start playing the game.
You finished your intro.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk?
I guess. Begrudgingly.
I go to you. I go to your room.
Okay.
You could at least show me your face. I am your minion after all.
I would not know that. I was not given starting information.
I know. That's why I'm telling you that
okay.
I am.
Cool. That'll be in handy. I will not kill you.
Thanks. So what are you?
The specimen.
Okay. That checks out with my information.
You were told that I was in play.
Yes.
I am printing the rolls. I don't actually play day one, so it's worked out well that he gave us so much time for the day that I don't actually play the game.
And when we have tons of deaths every night.
Tons of information to go over, then we'll have no time.
Yeah, no time. It's like
Perfect.
At least 2 people will probably want to come out with the information every day, and we have to piece out the information.
Yeah, it works out.
That will be
I've
fun.
never played a specimen game before.
I mean, it's pretty big a disadvantage to the evil team, I assume, because they
well,
don't
you get to kill 2 people,
rolls.
so that's an advantage. The disadvantage is that you don't know who you're killing or anything.
Yeah.
Yep, it's always good. That's why when you told me that you were my minion, I was like, I wonder if that's true.
Why?
I have no way of knowing. I'm the specimen.
Yeah, of course.
All right, I got my stuff printed off. Nice. Just in time.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Here's my face. That's what I look like.
Oh, nice.
All right, see you later.
I hope that was useful.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Nominations are open. I'm going to keep this moving.
So,
yeah,
go ahead, Lucas.
Okay, so before we start doing random nominations, does the civilian maybe want to come out, if there is one? No? Okay. Then Brody, you can go ahead.
All right. So yeah, because Specimen 6 gets no information, that also includes bluff rolls. They won't have bluff. So if anyone's hard claim right off the bat, they're probably on the level. If someone's doesn't seem right, then it's something worth keeping in mind. But that's all I got for the moment. I'm satisfied with the people I talked to.
How about we all done 3 for 3s? No one's paying mine in a 3.
Let's just all, on the count of 3, shout out our rolls If anyone doubles up, that's where we can start.
I
How
will
about
not
I
be
like
doing
it.
that.
You do the
that?
countdown.
I mean,
then,
you
George.
would claim specimen, you know.
That's
Yeah,
what they
that is
said.
what I will do.
Everybody outed each other's roles in a matter of 2 minutes. It was great chaos.
Well, so the evil team doesn't have bluff rolls at all, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. It's interesting because I talked to 2 people who claimed the exact same 3 rolls.
Oh,
Ooh.
And
That-
one of them is my role.
very
Wow,
rare.
that's
What is your role? Then we can know what to eliminate.
what,
Oh,
ham and
okay.
cheese?
Nearly.
Well, then,
All right, somebody
mean,
count down to
it's a
3
good
so I can
start.
tell you what my role is.
3, 2, 1.
Specimen.
That makes our lives easier.
double claim, right? We just kill both of them and we win the game.
Oh,
Sounds good to me.
Is there... Yeah, we probably should kill because we're always going to have 2 deaths in the night at minimum, basically.
We should probably wait.
Unless, of course, if the demon gets poisoned for some strange reason.
I'll nominate Steve.
All right. We have a nomination of George. Nominating Steve. George, your accusation.
I don't really have one, to be honest with you. I looked to Steve and I thought you looked like you could do it, being nominated. So I did.
Okie dokie. Awesome accusation. All right, Steve, let's give a riveting defense.
I'd rather not until I've used my ability, so please don't kill me.
All right.
That's it.
Pertinent
Uh,
information. I
yes.
thought he nominated me, so this is a relief.
That's not pertinent or interesting. All right. So we're going to start the countdown. And it's going to start with Matthew. Here we go.
Shouldn't we vote on this? Steve claimed specimen after all.
I think I mean there are roles that can learn something from voting, so
Yeah.
somehow they should
Okay.
vote.
Oh, sorry. Wow, sorry, Steve. I didn't want you to.
come on!
Yeah. I think this works for like the
Okay.
voting. This works for the voting people.
Yeah.
Now I'm happy I missed the vote. So, Steve, I was worried that I could.
All right. So Steve is not on the chopping block with only 5
Just
votes.
about.
I'm just curious, have anyone else heard of anyone being injected or
I've
chosen?
not heard anything.
I've heard of 2 people
I
claiming.
for the also same.
So
Yeah.
I'll come out and say it. I was injected last night.
So if you have 2 people, doesn't that mean we have a probe and a nurse?
Or one of them's a minion
One
who
of them's
isn't the
lying.
probe, trying to make you think there is
Sure.
one.
Sure.
There's another option.
All right,
So-
folks. So I'm going to start a 10 count so we can get some
I
nominations.
nominate Lewis.
All right. Lucas nominates Lewis.
So the 2 games I've played with Lewis, he's usually been very confident in his play style, but today he looks a bit not so confident. That's why I have slight sus on him. That's it.
Lewis, your defense.
From a social read, really?
Yes.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm a role that doesn't get info first night, but as the game goes on, I will get a clearer and clearer indication over who's evil and who's not. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Any pertinent information?
Can
We
I
will
say
start-
something that's not pertinent or interesting?
During the countdown, you may. I'm going to start the countdown for Lewis. We'll start with Peter. Go ahead.
Okay. It was raining when I was driving home.
You know what? That isn't interesting, you know?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'll try to come up with something less interesting.
It's a fun fact.
I like the rate. All right, 5 votes is also not enough.
George, did you
All right,
did
I'm
you
gonna start
get
my 10 count again.
information besides the knowledge that you got proved yesterday?
No.
I nominate Chris A.
All right, Steven nominates Chris A. Steven, your accusation.
Normally Chris A is evil. We as has been stated, we should kill. I kind of waffled on it, but I've landed on that we should kill. So let's kill. I will be voting.
Chris A, your defense.
I'm not evil. I've hard claimed my role with Hella. And I've given my role in a 3 with Peter.
And I'll just say you're in a double claim.
Or should we kill one of the double claims? Then?
I think we should kill one of the double claims.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
I'm going to start the countdown for Chris, and it will start with Lucas. Here we go.
Are you willing to say who was the other double claim color?
As long as you kill them,
I mean, it will kind of out them if I do. It will.
Okay.
I either carry a lot of weight or no weight. That's how it goes.
I will,
9 votes is.
we will learn tomorrow.
Okay.
I guess.
Will we?
9 votes is enough. That's kind of high, so I'm going to go ahead and start with him.
Who was the other? George said he was injected, and who else said that?
Matthew.
Okay.
But it will just be a minion, I think. If Chris is evil, not a demon.
That's fine.
Okay, and with that, Chris A has been executed and dies, and the game continues.
If it was over, that would have been.
That would be strange.
Unbelievable. Absolute cheek.
Wow. All right, everybody. To keep the game moving, in the night you learn 2 players died. Shocking, right? Brody and Kyle.
No strong surprises there.
Oh, yeah, Brody was in the double claim with Chris.
And I'm going to give you guys 6 minutes.
Oh, what was Chris claiming?
Whatever you're claiming,
We
surely.
actually have a chat this time, yeah.
Chris, well, if I think I know what Chris.
I'll go to you, Steve.
If you think that Chris knows what I'm claiming, then I know what Chris is claiming. But you're saying it's a double claim.
Yeah, Hella, can we talk?
Yeah.
And
Brody, I also want to talk to Brody.
yeah, let's do a 3-way.
My room.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I join that as well as the other dead player?
Can I talk to you, Kyle, privately?
Yeah,
I want to see if I can join this 4-way.
Yeah,
call.
Kyle, come in. And Lewis can come in as well.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
5-way.
Which room?
Oh, Hella's
Do
room.
the other 7 people want to go have a chat in a separate room?
Not invite them.
Yeah, put password on the breakout room so they can't get in.
Is Steven actually there?
I picked you, George.
Yeah, he is.
Let's actually have you on camera.
I see.
Yeah, at least the
That makes
forehead,
sense,
you know.
but that's what the double claim would be, yeah.
We can actually see part of you. You're eating. That's fine. We're not playing in the TPI game. You can eat on camera.
Well, I am recording myself.
Oh, okay. Well, you're also recording everybody else.
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm recording. Is everyone else? I'm not recording myself.
I have my thin crisp.
I hope you're catching all these zingers then popping out there, you know what I mean? They're gonna
You
send
want
it
to talk?
cut.
Let's talk Ayahu.
Oh, okay.
Who did
Let's
you
go.
I go to your room.
Sounds good.
Hello. I'm pretty sure at least one of the people in that 5-way chat is evil.
Yeah, that was about the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, what were they even thinking? What is the point of that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Can I join? Can I join? Can I join? Like, at some point you just gotta say no.
Do you know if anyone did not vote yesterday?
It wouldn't even be good for the evil people because, like, they don't know who the other evil people are. What are they gonna do? Go in there? Like, what is the point of any of it? I don't know who voted. You can hit V and it'll show you.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. So Mia did, Peter did, Steve.
What role cares about voting?
The botanist, right?
Are you the botanist?
No, I'm not. I just want to know in case we get a number who hasn't voted.
There are 3 evil people. What does the botanist learn? How many evil people voted?
Yeah. Kyle didn't vote. Yeah, Kyle is the only one who didn't vote, so, and he died.
So the botanist will learn. So I'll say I'm the botanist and say I got a 3.
Yeah. You can just do that.
Yeah, I
and
will.
Let's see what town will do. They will probably kill you then.
Probably.
Because you were not in the 5-way chat, you know? You're not in the trust.
Yeah.
After one day. So do you want to share anything? I
Nope.
can tell you I'm not an information role.
I am an outsider.
Oh. Well, then you probably want to be claiming botanist.
Yep. I'm just waiting to randomly die.
Okay. Did the 5-way break off? No.
Which was either be the infirm or the infected.
So you must be happy that you were not chosen. Then.
Yep. Well, I don't know if I was chosen. I may have been.
Oh, by the good, yeah. You could have been.
I was not told I was chosen. What are you? Do you want to say anything about you?
I mean, sure. I'll tell you I'm the captain.
Ah! Are you sure you're not the traitor?
No?
No. Well, why don't you use your ability then?
Well, I will probably use it tonight.
You do use it during the day.
I know. I have to choose. I have no problem using it. Because
Who are you
there's
gonna
high
kill?
chance that Louis is top of my list. I
Sounds good
really
to me.
didn't like his defense.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Okay. And yeah, I have to use it because there's high chance that I will die.
Yeah.
Night, so.
Well, and the thing is, even if you don't know, like, the more killing we do, the more likely we are to get lucky.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. Oh, day's already over.
That's fine. Not a big deal.
Yeah. Okay. I'm excited to see what the 5-way chat has come to a conclusion.
Well, it's 6-way in the end.
Oh, it was 6-way. Oh, nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
6-way.
Pretty sure one of them is, at least one of them is evil in that 6-way chat.
Yes. Very careless.
It was 5-way.
It was 5.
Oh, 5. Okay.
5-way. Jeremy did spectate.
Well, that makes all the difference. One of them can't leave.
You guys didn't see me there. It was 6-way.
All right, everybody, nominations are open.
Hi, Chris. What were you?
The nurse.
Bullshit. I'm the nurse.
Okay.
So there should
there's
be
our double
no more.
claim.
I hard claim to Hella. So
Yes, you did. And
But,
that was
I mean,
the first
good.
conversation I had.
and the other nurse died in the night.
yeah. Brody died in the night.
Demon doesn't know.
But
Demon
the evil
doesn't
don't
know.
Yeah, the two don't know each other, so.
Yeah, but I guess.
So did anyone get injected today?
Talking to the.
No, because both the nurse and the prep are dead, right?
Yeah.
You said
Oh.
Kyle was the nurse?
No, I'm the nurse.
No, Brody.
Brody.
was.
I was the infirm.
But even if Brody was the nurse, the person would find out they were injected because the nurse acts first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
and
Someone
Townsfolk-
would have woken up injected.
Only
Unless they were not Townsfolk, right?
Unless they weren't
Unless they were not a townsfolk.
Okay, so the probe has a similar effect to the nuts, except they're poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So essentially, it doesn't really matter who Chris hard claimed to on day one, because if you're the probe, you have to really hard claim as nurse. Like that's just how it's gonna have to go.
Yeah.
Well, you can do whatever you want, but that is a
so-
likely outcome.
But the
There
problem
should
is
be-
there are 2 people claiming to have been injected, because if it's the probe, would they get the information too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you
They're
can
told.
You just get told you're
yeah.
injected.
Yes.
So basically, one of George or Matthew is poisoned. Well, was poisoned. First.
But they're both townsfolk.
Yeah.
And because I
If we believe us.
and I
If,
Or the
based
traitor.
on the
or,
based on
or
the
they're the
fact,
traitor.
Or the trader. Yeah.
yeah, based on the fact that I act after everybody else in the night order, from what I'm getting, I think I'm the one that's poisoned. I think it's me.
Well,
You
and
would
Beth,
have.
were you injected yesterday? Or last
No.
night, rather?
Yesterday.
No, I wasn't.
I just want to throw out,
the poison's not permanent.
as the botanist, I would like it if everyone doesn't vote today, like did happen yesterday. I learned that 3 evil people voted, which is utterly useless.
I would like to say that I didn't vote at all yesterday.
Yeah, but you died.
I
So
know, I'm
everybody
just
that's
saying,
alive,
confirming
yeah.
myself as a good guy.
Everyone that died voted, or everyone that's
Yeah.
alive voted. That is true. Kyle did not vote. He's the only one that didn't.
But you can't bet the specimen because he's dead. So.
But you don't know if you have poison, right, Stephen?
Well, I have no reason to think I'm poisoned. And first of all, literally everyone but Kyle voted, so of course I'd get 3. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he didn't get the 3, then he would probably be poisoned.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it could
I'll
still
put it this way.
technically be a brain leech.
I know who I chose, and they see, and I'm pretty sure they told me that they knew that they were, but I'd like it if they came out, it might put a target on their back because it would prove that they're townsfolk. So I wouldn't be too surprised, but if they wanted to come out, that's well within their right.
So yeah, I was the one that Brody injected.
What?
Lewis is claiming injected?
Yes.
And I chose Lewis immediately because I woke up first.
Alright. I nominate Steve A.
All right, Steven nominates Steve A. Your accusation.
There can only be one.
Steve A, your defense to that riveting accusation.
I've got a once per game ability. I'm going to use it provided I survive. So I'd rather live.
Are you the captain?
I might be the captain.
Let's
Okay,
kill
so,
him. Let's
so
kill
wait,
him.
so Captain, I have a suggestion.
I've
Kill
already got a
Stephen.
suggestion, but I'm going to wait till the end of the day.
All right.
Was it?
I'm going to start the countdown for Steve A, and I'll start with Matthew. Here you go.
Should we get 5
you
on
want
this?
this?
Yep.
We can get 5.
Well, because it's
Oh,
either captain or traitor, right? Is it the traitor?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
if you're using it today anyway, then you might as well.
Well, if we kill him and he uses it, it won't happen.
Yeah, I have to be alive, and
Do you have?
I might get killed.
yeah.
I might get killed in the night as well, so it might not even work anyway. But
So Steve is on the copy bot.
I'll nominate Hella.
George nominates Hella. All right, George, your accusation.
It's just a social thing. I don't have anything concrete, and besides, if on the odds chance that Stephen was poisoned by the brain leech, then it could be Hella doing it.
This is such a odd.
Did you start by saying it
Is
just
that your
acceptable thing?
information? That's it?
Yep.
All right, Hella, your defense.
Well, I will say I'm good, and I have told people who I am, the people I've talked to that I trust, and you're playing pretty different than yesterday. So I think I'm going to nominate you afterwards.
You suspected me yesterday. To be
But
fair.
I'm good.
Hello was the
And I-
one that
and I
pointed out
definitely
the two
do not,
double
and I
claims.
definitely do not poison
Yes.
people.
After
for
I
sure.
claimed to her and I followed through with my plan. I didn't want to say. Helen knows what my plan was.
Yeah, but I did get a double claim. So,
Okay.
and the other one died at night, so I think you must be the evil one. Otherwise, the minions haven't talked to the demon.
Well,
Alright, I'm
the
gonna
minions
down.
don't know the demon.
Yes, the minions,
Minions
know
know
the
the
demon.
demon, apparently. That's what I was told.
They
Yeah,
wouldn't.
the minion. No. The
No,
minions
Chris
know the
said they
demon,
know
the
him.
demon doesn't know anything.
No, minions
Demon doesn't
know
know
each
the
other and the
minions.
demon, but the demon doesn't know.
The way it was explained to me was the demon does not know the minions, but the minions are told who the demon is, and it's up to
Exactly.
them to approach the demon.
Yeah.
Which is why everyone on the first day who visited me said, "Hi, I'm your minion," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm your minion
And you
too."
picked 3
Yep,
of the best
that
5, right?
that checks out. That's how it's worded.
And that's how Trey explained it. But Hill is going to nominate George, so I think it's suspicious that you are playing absolutely different than you did yesterday, so you can get the social read right back. There you go, George.
Is that the accusation? Sure.
Yeah.
I think I'm playing pretty similarly than I did yesterday. You also suspected me to be being evil yesterday, and I was good. But also, if we believe Chris is the nurse, I mean, I was injected either way, so I'm definitely Townsfolk. If you believe him and me, I mean, that's a stretch. If you don't believe me, you can kill me. The reason I've been nominating so aggressively is I'm the security chief. So if I nominate a minion, they're drunk. So I've just been nominating people and seeing what's happened. But my role's expendable. Like I say, if you want to kill me, that's fine.
So my question in the voting here is, we got 5 on Steve. If he's claiming he might be the captain, would it be better to execute George if he says his ability is done and see if Steve's ability works or not to try and prove him?
I mean, my ability isn't done. It's always going to be activated
Yeah,
as
well,
long as I'm alive. But
Thing is, if Hela is
you know.
evil and a minion, if George dies, then Hela won't be drunk.
What? But I kind of think you're the evil one, Chris, since Brody died at night.
Well, is there a world where
Dying at night does not mean anything
that's
in this
subject
game.
and they have to be mad about being a townsfolk?
With this demon, it doesn't matter if you die at night. It doesn't clear you.
Can I make my pick for captain or wait to see if I get off the block first?
Okay. No, here's the deal, guys. We're going to start the vote on George. And then, Steve, when that's over, you can do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
No one answered my question.
Well, I would rather kill me than I would kill Steve then.
All right, I'm going to start the countdown for George, and it's going to start with Brody. Here you go.
I miss when this was called the security chef, to be honest.
I do.
Security chef.
When you had a
Hello, did you vote yourself?
I think they
just
fixed
wanted
it.
to get more information.
All right, 2 votes is not enough.
Okay,
I believe George. I think he's on the level.
My pick will be Mia if I survive.
Yeah, I'm gonna nominate myself because I'm a better kill than Steve.
All right.
I don't like this. Trying to save Steve.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
No, there's a reason I
There's
picked
a
her rather than
really
nominate
good
her.
reason why I'm a better kill than him.
Mia, is that a nomination?
Yes.
Okay. Mia nominates Mia. Mia, give your accusation and defense.
I am a pretty good kill for the town. I don't do anything good here. Let's just put it like that. So, please kill me.
Can you say your role?
I'm an outsider. I am the civilian.
Why would you nominate yourself?
Oh, you just nominated yourself?
Yes.
That's why I wanted to get with the captain thing.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not voting for it. Oh.
This is
All right.
way too suspicious.
Do you want to add anything else to that, Mia?
Oh, it's fine.
It's okay. If you're not mad about that, you might become a demon. Well, we can kill you later then, if you're the demon.
I'm the civilian.
That's the
Minion,
second
Hela.
nomination.
You're talking about test subject.
Ah, whenever you are nominated, something bad might happen.
Yeah, and she nominated herself.
That's very ominous, isn't it?
All right, folks, I'm going to start the countdown for me. I remember Steve A is on the chopping block currently with, what is it, 5 votes?
If I'm not mistaken, Peter has a rules question also.
What was the rules question?
I didn't have a rules question.
Okay.
I was asking
you
Town's
had
opinion
suggestions.
on
Yeah.
trying to confirm Steve or not, whether it's a good idea to execute him.
Well,
before
the
we
problem
can
is there's
confirm
an evil roll that
I
it looks.
understand.
Yep.
We're going to do the countdown on Mia. It's going to start with Lewis. Here we go.
Yeah, so if it's good, it would be
Mia
a good
has
thing.
just
But
said she's
if
happy
it's
to
evil,
die,
then we're saving a bad player to them to kill anyway. So.
And
Lucas,
we kind
do you
of
have-
think we have a.
Lucas,
We think we have a traitor.
Yeah, yeah,
do you have a thing?
yeah. I will.
All right, 1 vote is not enough. I'm going to go ahead and start on the 10 count.
I nominate Steven.
Wow.
All right, Lewis nominates Steven.
Yeah.
Lewis, your accusation.
I'm the actual botanist.
I thought so.
Hey, guess what, Lewis?
What?
Did you get a 3?
Yes, because Kyle's the only one that didn't vote that
Yeah,
day.
so I gave accurate information. I have helped the town.
No.
Don't always assume that people that double claim you are evil. I'm not the
You can-
botanist.
I knew he wasn't, but
So
But
why
it is
did
a
you
3.
I assume that never what you say is that checks out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I looked for a role that I could bluff, and the botanist was easy because the information is super obvious. So I wasn't going to pervert the town with my information. I did not claim the brain leech because that would have been confusing. So I claimed the botanist.
Well, it's a double claim, so if you're going to go really...
All right, Chris A is
Yeah.
more evil now than he was yesterday.
He's just me.
All right, guys, I'm going to
If you
start.
claim me for a double claim, then...
Yeah, but
I'm gonna
I
start the
lied.
Countdown on Steven. And I'm going to start it with
I don't think
Kyle. There we
anyone
go.
believed that Steven was the botanist.
I even told Lucas that I was going to lie and say I was the botanist.
Yeah.
I also claimed civilian, but that was
can only be one.
short-lived. I decided to not go with that.
All right,
I think
2
Lewis
votes
and
is not
Steve
enough.
are evil.
Any more that want to save Steve?
All right, I'm going to start my 10 count.
I mean,
Steve is on the
I'm
chopping
happy to
block with
die.
5 votes.
They won't prove anything, but I'm happy to go.
Lucas. There's something that needs to happen.
What's happening?
Maybe not.
You should.
Okay. I choose Lewis.
I'll nominate Lucas.
All right, so Lucas that's publicly choosing Lewis, and then Steve A nominates Lucas. All right.
Well, I presume he's the traitor because I'm the captain.
Okay. All right. Is that your accusation, sir?
Yep.
All right, Lucas, your defense.
No, I'm the captain. And I don't think there is a traitor in the game because then Lewis the botanist would have probably gotten a 2, not a 3.
No.
Well, we've both done the thing a captain / traitor does, so one of us is lying.
Actually, I
You
think we
would
should
be-
kill Lucas. Because I just realized I believe Lewis. Because he got angry because I double claimed his role, and there were no bluffs, so he probably is the botanist. Which means that this Lewis Steve A thing isn't real. They're not a team. And that means that Lucas is going to kill the botanist. Sorry, Lucas. I'm sorry that I made you kill the botanist, but now we need to kill you.
I'm going to start the countdown on Lucas, and it'll start with George.
Need 6 though if we want to kill him.
Yeah, tie is bad.
All right, Peter, join us. Wow,
I believe Steve.
this
Okay.
is ridiculous.
Are you really saving Steve?
Wow,
Right.
what just happened?
So, okay,
Hello?
sorry. I
All
said
right, so 5 votes is enough to tie.
What the hell?
all right.
Steven,
I
what
zoned
the
out for a
heck are you
second.
doing, Steve?
So now Steve A is off the chopping block.
It wasn't me. Lucas put his
Okay,
hand down.
I
What?
Well,
I checked out for a second, but like I was paying enough attention. My read, what if it's Steven, Lucas, Steve A, Steve, Lucas,
What?
Many
Lucas
people
is the
wants to
traitor.
save Steve.
I prefer it.
Does
to be
anybody
both of us.
understand
Then we can have
anything
two-
Brody just
4
said?
deaths tonight. That'd be great.
This was very bad.
I zoned out for a second. I got some.
Well, we
tickets.
lost the game when you were zoned out. Things went downhill quick.
But we can nominate Lucas then, right?
We just
I was
nominated
just
Lucas.
nominated.
And he had his hand up, and then he pulled it down.
Oh.
What an
We
evil
voted-
thing to do, wanting to live.
Yeah, sorry.
There could be 4 deaths tonight.
Steven, why did you nominate?
So, yeah.
Did you make your pick, Steve?
Yeah, I did. Mia.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Okay, so
That would have made a
Steven
lot
is-
more sense than Mia nominating herself.
Yeah. Now we have something bad happening too.
And wow, this is insane.
Something bad would happen. It would have happened by now.
And I assume me and Luke stay alive, so then 4 people die in the night.
Are both of you?
All right, I'm gonna
both of
start
you
my
the
10 count.
Wait, are both of you the captain then?
Well, I'm the captain.
captain,
Luke's
one's the
traitor.
traitor.
I'm the
Okay, so if we want to prevent 4 deaths from happening, shouldn't we execute one of the people who was named by either the captain or the traitor? And Mia's
They've
already
both
been
been
nominated,
nominated as
so
well.
should we nominate Lewis?
Well, it doesn't really matter
Lewis is
because
the
they're gonna
captain.
die.
Lewis
Either we're gonna kill them or they're gonna die tonight. Like they're still gonna die.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Traitor's gonna kill. Traitor would kill immediately. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
No.
So
I'm
Not
just
the
trying
way
to do
that-
the math.
Hey, just to clarify, not the way I play it.
wait, this
Okay.
player might die.
The
This player
advantage we
might
have
die.
got is we know neither of us are the specimen because at worst we're a minion. So that does rule us 2 out for specimen.
All right, and with that, nobody has been executed today. I will open breakout rooms.
Well, anyway, I now wish I was evil. I don't know that a day has ever gone worse than that. The captain and the traitor named someone, and the specimen kills 2 people. So 4 people will die tonight, and we will wake up to 5. Which, if we kill, will be 4, and then that's it. So we probably should not kill tomorrow. However, the traitor and the captain have both done their thing now. So we will wake up to 5, not kill, and then wake up to 3. And that'll be the final day. Anyway, I think we're going to lose. I thought Steve A and Lewis were a team, but then I realized that Lewis was offended that I double claimed him, which is a trick that I have. So I do believe Lewis is good. I don't actually know that I had a read on Lucas or Steve A. I was thinking because of the behavior that Steve A and Lewis were a team. However, I don't actually have a clue. I've been burned by Lucas before. He could definitely be the evil one. Mia's claiming civilian. Steve A wanted to kill her. She wanted to die. That checks out. Lucas is evil. Lucas wanted to kill Lewis, who is good. Yep, Lucas is evil. Steve A is evil. Sorry, I said that wrong. Traitor, captain. Mia is good. Why did she nominate herself? Well, she's gonna die, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know what Peter is. If you say you were probed, you're good. That makes Matthew good. Nobody's going to be probed because we killed both of those people. So that leaves Hella and Peter. Anyway, that takes us to part of the show that I call Guess the Ditty, or something. I don't know what I've ever called it before, or if I've ever called it something. I'm going to play the theme song to a YouTube channel, and you're going to guess in the comments what the channel is. It's a channel that I'm subscribed to. I think it's a pretty good channel. And you might actually know this one. So here we go. All right, that's about enough of that. If you think you know what YouTube channel that is, put it right down in the comments. And the first person to guess it right can, I don't know, pin their comment. We'll pin you. Oh, that's another reference. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I recorded it, but Trey came in and told me that I was the red shirt. Oh my goodness. So I died. So the thing is that people need to know that I'm the red shirt. People that don't know I'm the red shirt are evil. That's helpful.
So in the night, you learn that Matthew died, and Lewis died, and Mia died, and Steven died.
Steven, can
We
we
are
talk?
now down to 5 alive.
Can we talk,
players.
Steven?
I need to talk to Lucas.
Yeah. Hello, my fellow member.
So you were telling the truth. You were a killer.
Obvious.
Are you the traitor or the captain?
I'm the captain. I mean, you won't believe me anyway, since it's.
Well, I figured it out.
50-50.
I figured it out. You're the traitor.
No.
You have tells.
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, anyway, that's good.
You are my red shirts. Ayahu. You also have tells.
But see, here's the thing. You knew that I was waiting for that.
I know.
Whatever.
I know.
Well, the problem is that you may have figured it out. That sucks. All right. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Into the conversation.
Did you tell mommy?
Yeah.
No, but when she comes,
Hella?
she's gonna be
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I interrupt her. So I got the bottom
Sure,
of it where
my
it was
place.
poopy in the sink,
Wow.
and so I had on a paper.
So you were the red shirt?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, it was the other one then.
What?
Were you visited last night? Do you know who the red shirt is? You don't know who the red shirt is? You're evil.
Well, first of all, you were told I was the red shirt.
No, because then I was unsure if it was your name or another name.
And then you come to me and say, you are evil! Which is bizarre as all get out.
That's so funny. I was like, oh, was it you? Or was it...
So here's the problem with this script is that it's like a very well-known thing. Lucas did tell me he was the red shirt, which I guess means that Steve A was evil, but I thought it was the other way around. So, but he may have figured it out, so nothing is perfect.
But you're evil.
No, I'm not.
You died.
Yes, I did die.
But
what the heck are you saying?
this just doesn't add up.
It does add up.
I was visited by Trey and got
told that I am the red shirt. Yes.
Yeah, but why did you say you want the red shirt then?
Because I didn't want to tell people that I was the red shirt, because that totally nullifies my ability. If I tell people that I'm the red shirt when I die, then they are going to be told. Okay, the red shirt's ability is when you die, all good players learn that you are the red shirt. If I tell people I'm the red shirt, they will literally read my ability, and then when I die, they will know that I was the red shirt. So I tell people that I am the quartermaster or the researcher or something that's
But now
not the. Yeah, and then I died. Yes.
So therefore, we get all the good people are visited by Trey and get to know that you are the red shirt.
So you think that Trey came to you and told you that I was the red shirt and that somehow I'm evil?
Yeah, but you said you weren't the red shirt. That was fine.
Yes, but you were told by Trey that I was the red shirt, so it doesn't actually matter what I say, because Trey is the storyteller, and he told you I was the red shirt. The red shirt is a good role. Hella,
Yeah, I know.
you're yeah.
You confused me when you said you weren't the red
Well, I
shirt.
know it's well that's fine, but literally you were told by Trey that I was the red shirt, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. But
You
confusing me.
Well, I wouldn't have tried to confuse you if you literally think I'm evil after Trey tells you that I'm the red shirt. Bizarre.
Yeah, because I was in doubt if I heard wrong, if it was Steve A. Then I thought, oh, maybe I heard Steve A.
Well, Steve A didn't even die.
No, that's true. Next time, can we just say, yes, I'm the red shirt?
No, I will tell you that I am the infirm or something.
Okay, but I can tell you Chris A is evil because he wasn't visited by Trey.
Yeah, well, I did think Chris A was evil, but I also thought Lucas was evil, and Lucas knew that I was the red shirt. Did somebody figure? So basically, we need to figure out
doesn't
who.
the demon get to know? Doesn't the demon also get to know when the red shirt dies?
It depends. There's a demon that all players know you are in play. You do not get starting information. No, so they don't register as evil. The replicant might register as good, and so they could be told about the red shirt, but the specimen cannot.
Okay.
So anyway, the thing is that we know that Steve A is the traitor, or
Open.
And just so that I'm clear and just make sure that everybody's on the same page as me, if we nominate today, we have to get the demon or the game will end.
He'll go final three, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
we
we should
don't
go to
nominate.
bed.
Unless
Just
there
go
are
to
three
bed.
evils alive. I don't think that's the case.
I don't
But
either.
if there are three evils alive, then you can't do that either.
Yeah, that is
But
true.
I'm pretty sure one evil is dead.
Yeah.
At least.
But if there are three
Chris.
evils alive right now, we've already lost the game.
Yeah, I mean, we have one evil dead. Chris A is definitely evil.
Yeah.
No,
Chris.
if there are three evils alive, we would not lost the game. We would just need to kill the demon today.
Yeah.
But I don't think that is the case.
No.
Yeah, John, just to share, I was Quartermaster. I only got one item.
Yeah, and because of I was just I'm the engineer, and I chose Matthew the first night. So
He wasn't poisoned.
Not night 0, but the first night. I don't act the very first night. I act the second night.
Yeah.
I have heard a double claim of Quartermaster from someone still alive for pertinent info.
What?
I have heard someone else who's alive playing Quartermaster as well. So
Matthew, did you get clarification on why you got a number that you shouldn't have gotten on that second night?
No.
If we have
No, I got was an 8. That was the number I got.
And we thought it should have been a 7, but if you had a traitor, they can register as a good player.
Right.
Okay. That could be a 7.
Oh wait, it's Quartermaster. Hold on, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong. Each night, learn how many good players are alive. So,
yeah.
So if you think Chris was evil,
oh yes,
2 died.
Yeah.
Traitor would have registered as a
Traitor,
good.
okay, all right. Now I'm with. It took me a while
Yeah, so if you
for
have a
that to
traitor,
register. So we have a traitor.
Then could it? Yeah.
And we know for a fact we have
kind
a
of
traitor
figured out we
now.
had a traitor when
Yeah,
4
and
deaths at
Steve
night.
A
And 4 deaths happened.
I mean, yeah.
So
All right, do we have any nominations, or are we going to bed?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We can't nominate.
No, we have to.
Right.
It's better tomorrow then, right? So we only have 3 to pick from instead of 5.
Well, essentially we have 4 because Lucas isn't either way, right? He's either the captain or the
Well,
traitor. On
me and Lucas
Stop.
are
If
at
you're
worst
on the good
minions,
team,
so
you need to stop. You need to stop arguing that.
All right, guys. So nobody nominated, and it sounds like everybody wants to go to bed. So I'm going to open breakout rooms, and we can settle all this tomorrow on the final day.
Oh. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's Peter. If Peter was good, he would have solved the puzzle by now. The other thing is I'm going to give my information, because of course I am the officer. And I have a bunch of fake information, and then Peter is going to not know what that is. And I will say that I was saying that I was the botanist because that was not important, which is of course not true. Specimen. Yep, that is the whole evil team. Perfect. Nurse Brody. Yep, he has to be good because Chris A is evil. And then I know that I'm good. And there are 2 outsiders, and there's 2 outsider claims. So that is everything. Which means that it'll be Peter, Steve A, and somebody else. Because he does know it's Steve A at this point. Perfect. I believe I have solved the game.
All right, folks, welcome back. I will just say this, we're doing really good on time, so I'm going to be a little bit more free today to give you guys more time. I'm going to open breakout rooms to give everybody 5 minutes, and then you guys can have your final day where everybody talks themselves out of everything. So you guys learn in the night that Steve A and Lucas are dead.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Yep.
I'm going to
Pretty
open
much, of
breakout rooms to
course.
give you guys 5 minutes.
Hello, do you want to chat?
Stephen, do you want to talk?
Nope.
Yeah, George.
Okay.
Peter, do
Yeah,
you
We
want
just
you
to-
gonna
wanna
talk here?
with me?
Sure, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you, Steve A.
Do you want to come to my
Peter,
hello?
can I?
I'll go to
go
yours.
to
Oh,
your
okay.
breakout room?
You want to
Yeah.
come to my room?
I assume Lucas said the same, but I know you're the red shirt.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Does the
because Brody
traitor?
asked me.
Does the traitor might register as good? You might register as
Yeah.
good. Perfect.
Yeah.
So meaningless. I actually thought that you were the good one and that Lucas was the bad one, but then he told me that I was the red shirt, but the traitor might register as good, so that's why.
Yeah. But I thought you were on my side because you backed me over him when we both were nominated. So
Well, then when he told me I
obviously
was the
at
red
this point
shirt.
it's meaningless because they're both dead. But
Yep.
So
Well,
I
so
will-
I think Lewis is good. And I thought that
I do too because
I thought that
heavily
you
implied
and Lewis,
botanist.
yeah, I thought you and Lewis were a team, which broke up that because then when I realized that I thought Lewis was good, I was like, okay, that isn't the case. And I can't remember all the thoughts that I had now, but now I'm going to go back to not having either of you marked as good or bad.
Okay.
And I actually do think that you're the good one, but it doesn't actually
Okay.
matter
Yeah,
because
it's
you're
okay.
both
I
dead.
knew it had to happen, didn't it? Because we're confirmed not demon, so there was always going to
That
be
is
those 2
true.
kills,
That
right?
is true. All right.
So,
Do
I
you
will
have?
just say,
Yeah.
Peter claimed day 2 to me he's quartermaster, even though Matthew said he's the actual quartermaster. So
I think
there was
Peter's
a
the
double
demon.
claim there. I think he is now as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought that before you said that.
Yeah. So first day he gave me free, didn't actually tell me what he was, and then day 2 he came to me and said, "I'm quartermaster, but I'm convinced I'm poisoned," which would cover any crap info he's giving out. So
And there is a quartermaster. Yes, Matthew.
Matthew said he's the quartermaster. So and he's dead.
Yeah, and he was killed.
He was killed in the night. So
All right, sounds good.
But he didn't want to.
Lucas, I'm very disappointed in you.
Why?
You know what you did.
I didn't do anything except killing Lewis.
Yes, and he was confirmed good when you killed him.
How was he confirmed good?
Like I was yesterday. You just say that you're confirmed good
You
and
wanna
raise
chat,
your
Lewis?
hand, and then people have to
Okay,
trust you.
Steve A.
Yeah. My room.
Yeah.
What have I done, Ayuhu? You can talk.
What?
What have I done to receive your wrath?
Well, you were given an evil character. You're a minion, is what the problem is.
No. If I had been the traitor, I would have chosen someone yesterday.
What are you talking about? You did choose someone and they died.
No. Yesterday when we didn't kill anyone. If I had chosen someone, I would have forced the town to do something. Because either they just ignore me being traitor.
You're evil.
And then it's 3 kills and it's game over.
You are evil.
No, Ayo.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Steve did. didn't get it. That if he had chosen someone, the game would
Wow.
have been over.
You know, this is the first time it's dawned on me that the traitor's power can trigger more than once.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, Ayo.
No, I don't. Just
If
because
I had been the
just
traitor.
because you knew how to bluff as the captain doesn't prove that you're good.
No. I would have played the traitor differently. Because the traitor could have
Yeah.
just chosen someone yesterday, Ayo.
Yes,
and then Town has to do something.
And then we would have killed the demon yesterday instead of killing you.
Yeah, but the demon
Hella, can I talk to you?
Yeah, you can. You can.
All right, we'll go to wow. There's like that massive group. That's nuts.
Which is interesting because
my place.
Your room, Steve. Yeah.
What you think?
I actually think it's Pete.
I do too. You're muted.
I know nothing about him.
You want to say that again?
Yeah. I think it's Peter, because normally we always talk to each other. We haven't talked this game, and he normally, yeah.
Yeah. He would have solved the
and
game
the thing is,
if he was good.
And the thing is, when you went to the breakout room, we were 5-6 people, also George, and we talked. Okay, how many were visited by Trey? We all took our hand up except for Chris, and George was there too, and he also took his hand up, and he's the security chef.
I also think that Lucas was the evil one of the pair, the Steve A. Lucas thing.
Okay.
And the reason is that the traitor
would have had to resolve the game yesterday.
Okay, I want to
nomination history.
I have pertinent information as far as the possible traitor between Steve and Lucas is concerned, but I'll let Trey formally open the day.
I also have information I'd like to share too.
Yeah, please, with all your information.
Anybody know why Brody sounds like Ghostface?
Probably because he's got
of mask.
A ghost on his face.
Is this day 3 or day 4?
It's day 4. So nominations are open.
All right, so I want to share my information. I was the officer. I did bluff as the botanist because I knew that I wasn't going to give bad information. But night 0, I learned that there was a traitor or an assistant. So I knew that there wasn't an assistant, but nobody ever bluffed as that. And then I learned engineer, analysis, and doctor and civilian. So if anybody's heard of any of those roles, we can figure that out.
Hang on, wait.
You were lying.
I heard of a Redshirt.
Yeah.
I heard your Redshirt.
Yeah.
Well, he was trying to bait someone out, I think.
Yep, and an evil person, Lucas, wanted to quickly flush that out. So evil.
I'm pretty sure Steve and me talked at the same time.
Here's why. Well, Lucas talked first. Here's why. If George is claiming to be the security chief, that on the very first day he nominated Steve. So Steve would have been a drunk traitor, and Matthew would have gotten a 7. Instead, as he got an 8, so Steve couldn't have been a drunk traitor. Now, Engineer Hella did choose him, but I don't think that would necessarily cause Matthew's information to malfunction.
The thing with that, Brody, is that I was picked by Chris A, who I believe to be the probe, so he made me drunk. So even if I nominated Steve A, my effect wouldn't have gone through.
That checks out.
That is also true.
The thing I'm curious about is why George didn't nominate someone yesterday.
Lucas should have definitely the traitor. You're trying to throw stuff here.
No, because George should have nominated either me or Steve. Because if whoever
our ability was spent by that point, so it wouldn't matter.
Traitor would be spent, but
where does it say it's only once?
Trey has clarified that he would.
Well, and to be honest with you, I don't know, because there is literally a token if you go into
on my captain thing. It says
I don't think it's once. The security.
The way it reads is captain is once, but traitor I think is just whenever you want.
However, there is a token. If you do the little plus sign, it does say no ability on the traitor, so there's a way for the traitor to lose.
I guess it's storyteller's choice how they
well,
want to
it's
win the game.
weird. Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, I think it's worded somewhat poorly.
Why have a token that says no ability for the traitor if it's not just a one-time thing? So, anyways.
Well, and the thing is it says publicly choose a player, they might die. I think the reason it's worded that way is that the captain potentially could be drunk, and so like that might die is so that you can simulate drunkenness for the traitor, but they would still have their ability technically. If it didn't,
I think the way that the why it's worded this way is because let's say that the traitor picks somebody and I don't choose to kill them, they have the ability to choose again.
Yeah.
The captain just chooses once and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that basically once they've chosen and killed, they would not have an ability.
Yeah, so the only one death is going to occur from the traitor.
And I would also go ahead.
Technically, I was just gonna say technically anybody can publicly choose anybody that they want. So.
Okay, well I publicly choose Peter.
Well, to add another nail into Lucas's traitor coffin, but if Steve and Lucas both claimed captain, Steve decided to use his ability on an outed civilian to kind of like get that out of the way. Lucas chose a botanist,
which was pretty much confirmed good at that point.
Yes.
With about 2 seconds of the day left to go.
Ever confirmed?
Through the ability to play the game well.
Yeah.
Which is something Lucas normally can do. Not when he's evil,
Peter's
though.
claimed Quartermaster.
No, I claimed Quartermaster to you because I thought you were a minion at that point until I now believe that you were in fact the captain and Lucas was the traitor. I was the armorer. Unfortunately, my information doesn't help a lot at this point, other than to believe fully that Chris was indeed the probe, because I was told probe when the game started, and then the very next night I was told traitor. So that confirmed Chris to me as the probe, which makes me, even though I don't trust either Hella or George 100%, but I trust Hella more than George because of the Chris pinging George to try to confirm him is a possible world. Chris claiming nurse and trying to pick George on the first day. Although I haven't 100% cleared Hella, but I trust her more than I trust George.
Hella first brought up the double claim of injection, so I do trust Hella.
And
yeah, I trust her. I just don't have any information to 100% trust her. That's it.
I'm fully. Well, the thing is that there was a conversation, right? I think a handful of us were here. Me, Hella, and Chris A. I think Carl, you were in there. And Hella immediately after Stephen died as the Redshirt said, "Okay, so who did the trade visit last night?" And then we all put our hands up. I believe Hella. She instigated that. She's a good person. I know I'm a good person, so I know it's Stephen. I know it's Peter. My job is to try and convince the rest of you to vote with me on this.
Lots of people have told me that I believe are good, that they think it's Peter, independently before I did, and I also believe it's Peter. Lucas, what do you think?
All right, folks. So at this point in time, we've been talking for about 6 minutes. I am going to, because it is 7 minutes to the hour, and I need to be leaving in about 12 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and start push for some nominations from the 3 living players. So can I have a nomination, please? I will do a slow 10 count.
Yeah, I won't waste any time then. I'll just nominate Peter.
All right, George nominates Peter. George, accusation.
I think just laid it out. No reason to go over everything again. I think the reason I think it's Peter is not because of anything mechanical that I can point to. It's just simply because of my trust of Hella based on the red shirt, based on her coming out straight away. I know she's a good player. I know I'm a good player, so that only leaves Peter in my mind.
George, you need to take your chair if you want to vote.
All right, Peter, your defense.
Time to, right?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Pretty much stated the way I was going to be voting when I came out with my information. I don't think it's Hella, and it's not me, so it's George.
Okay.
At this point, I think it's between you and George, and I think I'm going with George. And I have said I'm flying to England. Personally, if it's not him.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm going to start the vote on Peter, and it's going to start with Steve A. Here we go.
Oh, you're voting for Peter right now.
Yeah, he
Peter
should vote for Peter.
Yeah. Yeah,
Peter
it
can't
was-
know his
it came out
minions.
wrong. It came out wrong. I think it's
Yeah,
Peter
and-
that is the demon.
and Chris
He's
is
saying he
voting.
agrees with George. She's saying she agrees with George, is what she was
Oh.
trying to say.
Yeah, but he's just trying to. But Lucas ain't.
Yeah, Lucas
All
flashed his vote, but he didn't ultimately vote.
All
Yeah.
right, so 5 votes is enough, and it looks like we use Steve, Chris, and Steven use their dead votes.
Chris is doing it to try to save his demon, because he knows he's evil.
Yeah, he is evil.
But
Even
look-
Peter knows he's evil.
Yeah, did,
Look,
did-
Peter can't know who his minions are if he's the
They
specimen.
can still talk to him.
Yeah, they
come and talk
can.
to
By
him.
the end of the game, they can. Sure.
Yeah, just one of them.
He
needs to
definitely,
go to
yeah,
him.
the specimen definitely knows.
Just
All
one
right.
of them.
And it's Peter. Peter knew everything before the game even started. Peter's amazing. Hey, Peter.
Peter is amazing.
If you were good, you would have solved the game by now.
Yeah, he didn't. You weren't that active, Peter. Normally, you're way more active in solving the game. And you have
It's,
to.
it's a bit of a shame, isn't it, when people say you're so good at this that you're not being that good, therefore you must be evil. It's a bit of a hard thing to say, harsh thing to say.
You
All
must
right,
be
Hella and
Well, that
Peter
logic, I'm always
still
evil, it's
have
crap.
nominations. So, Peter,
if
Hella,
it-
do you guys want to nominate? Peter's not nominating. Hella, are you nominating?
No, George. What? Peter not nominating.
He gave up.
I hope so. Oh, George, I'm coming after you.
Don't do this to me, Hannah. This year, I swear to.
All right, Hella, you have not confirmed. Are you nominating yes
Oh,
or
I'm
no?
not. No. I have to go once. There's 50% chance.
Okay, so since Peter nor Hella want to nominate, Peter is going to be executed and the game is over. And congratulations
Peter.
to the good team.
Oh, thank
I
you.
actually thought if I should just come out and say Aya who is the Redshirt before whispers were starting, you know, because I
So
was
that
in
everyone would
50-50
know.
with Steve. Yes, but then Peter would have known.
Yeah, that would have really effed me over.
Yeah, I'm surprised
I
you didn't
got
go,
put in.
Peter's
I got put into
Redshirt.
a spot where the only thing I could do last night was get rid of the 2 guys who were confirmed as the captain and the traitor. That was the only way to play it.
Yeah, I think that was the right play.
I
All
think
right, so let me
when
go over the
Lucas
grim
started
here with you guys.
openly saying, "Wait, why?"
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick because I got to go here shortly. So here is the grim. So Peter was your specimen who did not get any bluff rolls at the very beginning of the game, but Lucas and Chris, the evil team, the minions, did know that Peter was their demon on the first night. On the second night after you guys killed Chris on a whim, I guess. So here we go. So let's learn when we play Orbital Station. We should relearn this, and now Chris is learning this. If you are the probe, don't claim the nurse. Just don't, because there's somebody else out there that probably is the nurse. Just putting that out there. So you guys killed Chris A. Peter in the night killed. You killed Brody the nurse, which was pretty good because he was running around confirming people. And you killed Kyle, who happened to be the infirm, who at this point in time actually would have been good because the only poisoning coming in this game was from Chris. And so on the very next night, you guys decided to kill. You guys killed. Who did you kill the next night? Nobody, I don't think.
Yeah, we.
No. It was the day that you guys nominate. Then the next day was the day that the captain and the traitor. So Lucas, the traitor, picking the botanist Lewis, and Steve A picking Mia, the civilian. While in the night, Peter picked Steven the Redshirt and Matthew the Quartermaster. So let's talk about the Quartermaster and that real quick. So you're correct in the fact that Chris A, the probe, did pick George, the security chef. So he was drunk when he nominated. However, he nominated Steve A, so it didn't matter. But if he had nominated Lucas, yeah, that would have not stopped his power. So Matthew ended up getting an 8 because I wanted him to be confused based on what was going on and maybe still kind of shed some light that there should be some confusion with Chris A dying. On the first day, everybody but Kyle voted, so Lewis did get a 3, and he did not live to see the next night because Lucas ended up killing him. When Mia nominated herself, the bad thing that happened was that Peter got bluff rolls. I sent him bluff rolls. But I was hoping that during the first day, that because knowing that the specimen didn't get any information, I'm surprised nobody nominated Mia just because everybody nominates Mia the first day. However, Soren's not playing, so there you go. But I had bluff rolls ready to give Peter the moment Mia was nominated, but that didn't happen until the very next day when she actually nominated herself. Let's see here. Nurse Brody injected Matthew the first day, and he injected Lewis the second day. I really wish I could talk to the designer and get clarification on whether or not the nurse's picks learn right away or it's supposed to be at the end of the day. But I've always played it where they learn immediately. Hello, the engineer did nothing. Your picks were worthless because there was only one way of being poisoned in this game, and that was from Chris, who died on the first day. So there was no poisoning or drunkenness in this game. Stephen was the Redshirt who Peter killed, and everybody but Chris A and Peter learned that that Stephen was the Redshirt. Peter, did you figure it out based on your conversation with Lewis right away? No? Okay. Lucas was the only person on the evil team that knew it because he was the traitor and he could register as good. Kyle was the infirm who also didn't really do anything. He basically would just die if he was poisoned, which could have lived. He wasn't gonna die unless Chris A picked him, but he ended up dying on the second night. And Chris died during the first day, so that wasn't gonna mess with him at all. He was just basically a regular villager. Mia was the civilian, and Lewis the botanist. We already covered all that, so there you go. Yep.
Trey, if you want to make me host and then open breakout rooms.
I can just open breakout rooms. I don't have to make you host.
Well, if you're leaving, then you typically
that's
come.
True.
Yep.
That is true. All right, there you go, man.
Thanks.
I find the traitor to be a weird role.
Yeah, I think Evil had a couple of bad breaks in this game for sure. Chris dying on the first day with no apparent reason why was kind of shitty.
No, there was a double
Although
claim.
there was a double claim, yeah. So
Double claim on an evil.
Yeah, and I believe the other one more than Chris. So.
Well, you guys just need to watch Steven's video how he was able to solve it, where Cherie shot herself in the foot on the first day.
Yeah, I won
At least
after
I didn't
that.
pick Brody. That would have been the worst thing to do.
So I gave fake officer information, and I literally was just watching Peter's reaction. That was the only thing I cared about, so I was pretty sure he was the demon. Many good people, in my opinion, had said that they thought he was the demon. And the only thing that really happened was Lucas like, no, he's the red shirt. And I'm like, Lucas.
That was the turning point of the game. I thought Evil was sitting pretty until Peter decided to kill Steven, and I was like, well, you're not going to find out he's the Redshirt yet. Everybody else is going to know.
I should have just outed myself.
That was the turning point for me, too.
Were there not enough like dead votes to try and like get off on me? Because I'm surprised that more people didn't vote on Peter.
No, 5. And we lost Chris' vote.
Well, I'm surprised Peter didn't nominate.
Well,
try.
I had to try and get Hella on the side of believing that she needed to vote George to see where the rest of the world stood.
But in your defense, you literally said, I think it's George, and then you weren't going to nominate.
Well, at that point, he realized he had lost because he had already lost Chris A's vote. And
we lost Chris A's vote, and as soon as and just we sort of got unlucky too in that with me being nominated, both Chris A and Lucas had to vote before George and Hella, so they would have had to show their hand either way. If either of them don't vote, then it's me. If they both vote, we probably lose on numbers anyway. So we were kind of screwed. I knew that going into the final night that we were in big trouble. But
sorry, Peter.
Chris, and I knew it was a bluff vote. Thought it was.
What's that?
A Chris voting. I thought it was because
a bluff vote.
A bluff vote.
Yeah. And that's why I had to bluff by not nominating at the end too, because it was, I mean, as soon as I nominate George, I don't think anyone who hadn't used their dead vote yet was going to jump on board at that point. And as soon as Lucas votes, that final.
I am surprised we only got 5 votes though.
Yeah.
Oh, I
me too.
understand, but I don't think we would have needed 3 dead votes.
Yeah, you would have
with
had to
me
convince 3
nominating
good
George.
people to vote wrong.
And I don't think 3 people at that point were gonna vote and allow, because Chris had used his vote, but Lucas would have been the last person to vote before George. And I don't think anyone was gonna make it 4 leading up to Lucas, because that would have just that would have created the possibility of a tie. So we sort of got screwed by where the hands were on the dial on the very last day.
Yeah.
But I also did trust George more because we had.
Well, anyway, that's your game. I believe that I had it marked 100%. I had 2 thumbs here for Lucas, as I was going to tell him that I've never had 2 thumbs for evil before. But that's actually not true. I have before, because sometimes I get confused and I put a second thumb to indicate that I really feel that way. It's funny to tell Lucas things. Anyway, I do agree with Peter. They were kind of backed into a corner. One of the things about Orbital Station is that with the nurse and the probe, they kind of confirm people. So George claimed that he was chosen, which is problematic. However, Peter didn't choose to kill him. He probably should have. I early on marked George and Matthew as good because they both claimed, and then there were 2 people that claimed to be the nurse. So in my world, that meant that George and Matthew were both good. So that was a problem. I don't really know why I thought Hella was good. I do know, well, she did know that I was the Redshirt, and that did end up being a thing. Peter did not know. Lucas did know. Lucas did trick me, which, because I forgot that the traitor might register as good. And Lucas convinced me that he was good. I had it right, and then I flipped it, and then I figured it out. But anyway, solved the game. I guess I can't apologize. I was, in fact, good, and we'd pull it out. And I've certainly been on the losing side a number of times when I was dealt a raw hand. So, that's your game. Specimen does get to kill twice. That would have been a way of catching. Well, he definitely could have killed George. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. They can subscribe. That'd be phenomenal. I have jumped recently in subscribers. Something like 25 subscribers in the last month. So that's exciting. See if we can keep that momentum. See if we can get to 200 subscribers. That would be phenomenal. Anyway, thanks for watching.